Lights on you. The lights on you. The lights on you. Ooh, come and get the interview. The lights on you. The lights on you. The lights on you. Ooh, come and get the interview. The lights on you. The lights on you. The lights on you.
What's up, everybody? It's your host, Doughboy from the Lights on You show. And tonight's special guest has been on plenty stages. He's been on Comic View, he's been on Def Comedy Jam, he's been on First Amendment, and many more stages. And tonight, he's on the Lights on You stage. We're welcoming Mr. Charles Walden. Stay tuned.
Yo, this is Mr. Guap from the Lights on You film crew. Yo, check us out. We got our Lights on You shirts, you heard me. We got them in white, we got them in black, all different sizes. We can get it in all different colors, you heard me. Check it out. And we got face masks to keep you safe out there in these COVID times. Guess what? The Lights on You. I got mine. You got yours?
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Charles Walden here at as you see, Lights on You show at an undisclosed location in Philadelphia, and on a block I ain't never been on before, but I think I rolled past it. I just know they're working on the house next door. It looks like they stretching that job out, you know. Ain't nothing worse than, you done paid the money, and then the contractors, this is what they do to be smart. They start, and then they do enough where they can leave, and then when they know you can't hire nobody else to come in and finish, because they're going to be like, man, you shouldn't have let them leave, because, I don't know where they started at. And then you try to remember, like, I think it was in this point, but like, don't look like and then that's when you gotta go to church and pray and be like, you ain't been to church in like 15 years, but like, Lord, please let these people come back. And then they come back to me, oh, I'm so sorry, man. I my mom died, and we had get the money for the funeral. But that was 3 months. Yeah. But she wanted a nice funeral, so we had to raise a lot of money. It took a lot of time. But besides that, like I said, it's Charles Walden, man. I'm just glad to be here. For those who don't know me, I'm a comedian with cerebral palsy. That's why I'm not standing up, And I know you're looking, and just so you know, I don't drink because I'm afraid if I start drinking, I might start walking straight. And I know if I start walking straight, I'll lose my benefits. So I'm just trying to keep whatever little money I got coming in. Matter of fact, when I meet women, I tell women, I say, look, there's a lot of people, getting laid off nowadays. A lot of people that lost their jobs. You need to hook up with somebody like me because I'm guaranteed you some kind of money. Either on the first or the third. And it's just like so, and like I said, man, and we living in COVID times, man. I mean, even though people coming outside, you got to do the face mask, face mask thing, and people be panicking, right away because, like I do, live in Uber a lot, and like I wear my glasses and because I can't walk, so I keep it like under my nose. But like one time I got in a car, drive on past, your mask. I'm like, all right, calm down. Like I was in here for like 10 minutes, man. I held my breath. And we'll put that's the doorbell ringing at the undisclosed location. We at. You ain't got part of it, and that's all part of it. We go. Y'all ain't supposed to ring the bell. You gotta do the single knock, man. You can't be coming to people's house ringing the bell. We do a ding dong. I'm like, no. And somebody, take a good nap, like, that go on my electric bill going because you ran my bed. Well, you not.
And we're back to the Lights on You show, and it's your host, Doughboy. And tonight's special guest is Mr. Charles Walden. How you doing, Mr. Walden?
I'm doing all right, Mr. Doughboy.
It was a good set that you put on today. It was funny as hell.
Well, thank you for allowing me to do it because I'm still working off some rust because, ain't been no, live shows. I mean, there have been, but, they're scarce.
Yeah, because I know this COVID thing been slowing everybody down. So,
I know everything get blamed on COVID too, man.
That's the truth, whether it's real or it's fake.
You got dads calling it baby mama to I can't watch the kids. I think I got COVID.
Yeah, I might have to use that line a couple times. So, Mr. Charles, where you from?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, where are you located?
I pretty much grew up in Logan.
Logan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I used to live in Logan.
Oh, yeah, what part?
12th and Loudon.
12th and Loudon? Okay, I grew up on Kamak Street right there on 52 and the block.
Oh, yeah, crazy people with the Orientals still up there?
Probably, Orientals don't leave it. They're like that, but they just passed the store on to somebody else. On 12 and Loudon, that was more like over near Bernie, right?
With the school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's not Bernie no more. See,
yeah.
How long was you in Logan?
Probably about a year or two.
What year was that?
I don't know. I was in grade school. I was probably in the 4th, 5th, 6th grade. 4th, 5th, 6th grade, yeah.
Well, I just met you there, so I don't know what year that was.
I don't know, but I probably remember about, I don't know.
You probably in there.
What school you went to?
I went to disabled school. I went to Widener.
Oh, Widener.
Yeah.
In Germantown?
No, Widener right there, Broad Mountain, right in back of Girls High.
Oh, okay.
It was K through 12.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool. So when you realized that you was a comedian?
I'm still trying to figure that part out, but what made me want to do it? I remember back in like 78, 79, my uncle was like listening to Richard Pryor albums, and it just piqued my interest. And then over the years, I started watching other comedians on TV. Then, like in 1989, when I was 18, I started going to open mic nights, and one thing led to another.
Oh, that's good. I remember I had my little career of music.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say street pharmacist, but
no, not me. Not me. You're really hilarious. You're funny. You're very funny though. So who are some of your favorite comedians?
Well, of course, Daddy Richard Pryor.
Right.
Goat. And then Bill Cosby. I mean, I know the situation, but and George Carlin, and two other people a lot of people don't know, like Jack Benny and Buddy Hackett. Jack Benny had like a real dry sense of humor, and Buddy Hackett just had all these one-liners, and it just piqued my interest because when when I really got into it and just saw that, and I appreciated Jack Benny because that dry humor is hard to keep that style, man, master it. But like with Richard Pryor and Bill Cosby, I always wanted to, be able to tell a story like Bill with the enthusiasm of Richard Pryor.
Right.
Because Richard Pryor well, not so much the cursing, but just some crazy twist. See, Bill Cosby was blessed to be able to tell a story about anything. Like it could just be a cup like this, and Bill Cosby will have a story about a half hour long about this cup. and how he had a cup like this when he was, traveling and somebody came by and wanted something to drink and just going on and on.
Right.
But he's blessed to be able to do stuff like that.
Right.
And that's how I want to be.
Oh, so you don't like I like D.L. Hughes.
Well, the newer people, yeah, but I'm talking about the people that I had to watch. Then when I got into it, yeah, then when I got into it, I had a couple of mentors like Keith Robinson and Ralph Harris. When I started going to open mic nights, and the thing is, they helped me out a lot. Because when I was going to, 89, when I was going to open mic night, there wasn't no urban scene, so you had to go.
The Caucasians.
Yeah, and there was some cool ones, but but to have Keith and Ralph and there, the guy, because I'm an 18-year-old kid,
Right.
I don't know whether so I'm doing open mic night, doing dirty jokes. I mean, I didn't realize how dirty I was. I was doing bits about talking about watching your mother and father having sex, and that's me doing the clean version. And it was like a list of 25, and they always slipped in like 10 guest spots. And I was always wondering, why I was going on 25th, 28th. And finally, one of the comics that I always wanted to see saw my set, and I asked him, what you thought of it. And he said, well, I'm going to be honest. He said, what I thought you did was fucking disgusting. And it hurt. And I know people want to get angry, but I think it hurt for a reason because I knew he was telling the truth.
Right.
And he didn't have to do that.
Yeah. Criticism is hard.
Hey, how you doing? Today, I'm here to present you with the Lights on You shirts, t-shirts, all sizes, 2 colors. You have the white one, in all different sizes, $25. You see? See? I got mine. You got yours? I got the black one, all sizes, $25. Just for you. For $25. I got mine. Get yours. And the lights are on you.
So, and then I was speaking of masks, and last week I had a flight to Kansas City, and I had the mask under my nose, and there's an old lady in our row seats over here, but she gonna snitch on me. Gonna tell the flight attendant, he don't got his mask all the way up. And then she gonna point at me put it up. And I looked at her, and I guess the look on my face, she got there oh, I'm sorry. Boy, can't be snitching, man. Then I was on there, and guy gonna get on a plane with 2020 mask on. I said, I ain't gonna waste my energy because it's like it was one of them 6 in the morning flights. You ain't got no time. Black folk ain't got no time to be arguing at 6 in the morning. Now if it was like 1 o'clock, shoot, I'd be all in your ass. 6 o'clock, I ain't got time.
And we're back to the Lights on You show with Mr. Charles Walden. And Mr. Walden, so how did it feel being young, being on the stage, and criticism coming at you left and right, good criticism, bad criticism?
It was an adjustment, because I had to learn, and learn how to take it. Because we all go back to when we 18, because we all got that, stubborn streak. Like you can't, I know everything. And because of the first time I ever went on open mic, I bombed. They gave me 5 minutes, and I was bombing. I was like, man, this is the longest 5 minutes ever, Because it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. There was only 3 people there. They were there because they were too drunk to move. And so and that was humbling. And because I almost didn't come back, then I had to stop myself. I said, no, Charles, because I'm thinking about not coming back because I'm doing this for the wrong reason.
Right.
Because I wanted to be popular in the neighborhood.
Right.
And I had to remind myself that I'm actually interested in this.
Okay. So how do you deal with your disability and the comedy?
Because I remember when I was in the Olympics, well, the Special Olympics, but I didn't know it was until I got there. So what happened was I was in school and I didn't do no homework, and I said that I don't got no good excuse. And I saw a friend of mine walking around with the school sweatsuit on. I said, "Where you going?" He said, I'm going to track and field. I said, well, I want to go. So I ended up going. As soon as we get there, they just grab 10 of us and line us up and tell us to run 100 yards. Now, a couple things going through my head. Like, one, nobody asked me about no medical permission. And the second thing is, they told me to run 100 yards, but they didn't have nobody standing at where the race ended. And you can't do that in the Special Olympics. Because some of those kids don't understand what 100 yards is. To them, they think it's run around the track 100 times.
I never wanted to talk about my disability. I would go on stage and just perform. But what happened around 93, 94, that's when like Def Jam came out and you had comedians going on there, doing disabled bits like, Ordinary J, who's funny. And then when I'm performing, it was confusing people because they didn't know if I was playing, because they were sitting there waiting for me to break out of it. And I'm sitting there doing all these jokes and they're just sitting there staring because they're wondering. And my mentor, Keith Robinson, said, look, so he said, God damn, Charles, you gotta say something about your disability. You're confusing the audience. So that's when I just developed a few bits to put in there with it. Because I didn't never want my whole set to be about my disability.
Right.
So like right now, it's probably more like, 40, 60, 40 disability, 60 other stuff.
Right, okay. I wish I could be a comedian. Some people say I'm funny, but I don't see it like that. So.
Well, there's different styles of comedy, so.
Yeah. Well, I'll be around a comedian all the time. It's hilarious. So when I was talking to E, and he told me about you, I jumped at the chance immediately, and then I checked you out on a couple of your sets on YouTube, and I was like, this guy is hilarious. We got to get him on.
Well, thank you.
So I appreciate that you taking time out to even come on the show and bless us with your performance.
Well, like I said, I'm glad to be here, just to be back into the group, a little bit, just, and not really being on stage for since March.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long time. So your family, how you get support from the family, friends?
Yeah, I got family members that, that support me and friends, that will. I mean, it's not like a whole lot, but it's like that for a lot of people.
So,
I mean, but they don't discourage me either. So
yeah. So when you is on, besides the COVID, are you very active?
I try. I try to be because I've never been one to sit around like all week and not do nothing.
Right.
I like to, be trying to do something that's going to lead to something. Yeah.
Right. So are you in a relationship? Do you have kids?
No kids, single.
No kids, single, huh?
Yeah, ain't nobody want to reproduce with me. So.
I don't believe that. You ain't chasing. You ain't looking either.
I mean, I spent a lot of years in strip club too, cause you ain't never gonna get no you ain't never gonna get no dancing pregnant. Don't nobody want no dancing for no baby mama.
Well, we'll be right back with the Lights on You show and more from Mr. Charles Walden on the Lights on You.
Has anybody in here seen any of the Saw movies? Cause I had a dream that Jigsaw had kidnapped me. And when I woke up, I was on a platform way up in the air, surrounded by steps and no railing. And I just heard Jigsaw's voice saying, Charles Walden, all your life, you've been depending on the aid of others to help you up and down steps. Well, tonight you have 2 minutes to walk down these steps without falling, or it's your ass.
And we're back to the Lights on You show. It's your host, Doughboy, and we're back with Mr. Charles Walden. So, Mr. Walden, what's your thing with the watches? You don't like digital watches, I heard.
Well, no, I mean, cause like digital watch, it's nothing special about it. It's something more special about it, like analog. You know, just seeing the hand go around. It's just a weird thing I picked up when I was a kid. People got things that catch their attention, man. Like, at least I ain't keeping like girls' panties. Like,
oh man, no, but
I mean, it's like it's kind of like a guy who buys like a whole bunch of sneakers, like something he ain't never gonna wear. Like,
that's me.
Yeah, you like I ain't never gonna wear this pink and green Adidas, but I just
like
want
it. Yeah, I'm a sneakers guy, watch guy.
I mean, it's like women with bags and shoes.
Yeah, that's my wife.
I'm like, I know you probably just like, but you done bought these shoes like 2 years ago. You still ain't wearing.
Especially if I buy them.
Oh yeah, look.
Spending your money. But on a real note, what's your views on politics? Donald Trump.
I know everybody was in an uproar that he paid $750 in taxes. I mean, to be honest, if we all could, not that he's gonna get away with it, but it's just it's just what those type of business people do in that corporate world.
He's a businessman.
I mean, once you become president, it's wrong for you to do it. I mean, as a businessman, okay, but when you become president, like, okay.
Well, look, as I've told you, they're under audit. They have been for a long time. They're extremely complex. People wouldn't understand them.
I joke and I'm serious about this. You can look and tell the man doesn't even want the job. I say he's doing everything possible to tell people don't vote for me, but he got these hardcore supporters that won't leave him no matter what he do.
Right.
Yeah. And he just keeps going on and on, making up stuff.
What about the debate? It was very childish, I feel.
Oh yeah, oh man. It's like you could tell he's irritated.
Right, he's trying to
and it's too bad Joe was in his 70s because it was some stuff he could have came back like real quick on. But if we make it to our 70s, we probably be the same way. But
they say in his first stage of dementia. You believe that?
Who?
Joe.
Probably. That's why you got to surround yourself with the best people. They're gonna be like, Joe, just sign this. But, okay.
Do you think that this COVID will ever end?
I'm hoping. Like that's one good thing. I think if Joe wins, it'd be some common sense stuff done. You want to help. Speed things up. My best bet for him, if I was about to say, Don, look, you need to lose this election. That way you can go on tour, charge about $150,000 a speech, do about 50 speeches a year, and start paying this off. Because he won another term, this man gonna mess around and mortgage the White House.
Mr. Charles, If anybody wanted to contact you to do a venue or in your show or anything, what is the way they can contact you?
Facebook Charles Walden, Instagram is Walden C23, and Twitter is Walden to Walden. Walden #2 Walden.
Well, there you have it on the Lights on You show with Mr. Charles Walden, and it's your host Doughboy. Thank y'all. Stay tuned for the next show. Lights.